So, lads, today is a big game. We have to see the rematch. The rematch, lads. The rematch. If you guys don't know what this is a rematch of, this is the rematch of Caitlin Clark versus her one true rival. This is a rematch versus Caitlin Clark versus Edward Scissorhands in JC Sheldon. This is the rematch of the two biggest rivals, the biggest rival in Caitlin Clark's career. We get to see the rematch of this game. We have to see the rematch of the eye gouge. Thankfully, Marina Mabrey's not playing. We get to see the eye gouge rematch, and I would be tempted to sit Caitlin Clark because there's a new contestant on the island for dirtiest player on the team, because Bria Hartley, in one game against the Seattle Storm, lads, this is what Bria Hartley did. First, she does this. Secondly, she does this. This is the second thing she did. Gabby Williams is a layup. She goes immediately for the head. And you're like, oh, that's not that bad. Yeah, like a minute earlier, she did this. A minute earlier, she goes and does this. So, Skylar Diggins has the ball. She just hits her in the head. So she had two players in the head from the Seattle Storm. And then immediately Tina Charles getting into it. And I'm like, Bria Hartley, she yanked Angel Reese's hair. She did something off the ball to Rickea Jackson as well. Like, Bria Hartley is slowly becoming the dirtiest player in the league. And look, she's a member of the Connecticut Sun. She is a member of the Connecticut Sun, so can we be surprised? Like, you've got Bria Hartley then getting into it with Rickea Jackson. And yeah, it is going to be a tough game because the Connecticut Sun are tougher. And the Sun are legitimately tougher to play against now just because of their three-headed monster at guard. Bria Hartley is who she is, but they have that three-headed monster at guard who are tough. They're a tough out. Like, they are... The athleticism is scary from that three-headed monster. And if you're wondering who the three-headed monster is, it's Sanaya Rivers, Layla LeCon, and JC Sheldon. Like, JC Sheldon is so freaking quick. Layla LeCon is so quick. And Sanaya Rivers is so quick. They beat the Seattle Storm. Like, they beat the Storm. They lost to the Storm in a game they were up for quite a lot of it. Like, the Connecticut Sun are genuinely... they are genuinely a tough out right now. Like, even when the Storm beat them a few days ago. It was the Sparks beat them a few days ago. They ran the Storm close, and again against the Sparks needed a fourth quarter win to beat them. And the Sparks aren't that bad. At the Connecticut Sun, Sanaya Rivers gave you 20 and 3 steals. Bria Hartley had 25. Anissa Morrow had 10. JC Sheldon had 11. Layla LeCon gave you 7. And Layla LeCon is just, again, she is a dog. Like, they are a real good young team. Outside of Bria Hartley and Tina Charles, you're like, Lindsay Allen's really played, but Layla LeCon's, she just turned 21. But, like, Layla LeCon's born in 04. If she was American, she'd be too young to play in the WNBA. Like, Layla LeCon is one of the better young players in the league. You have Sanaya Rivers, she 03. She's 03. LeCon is 04. Like, just look at the years these players are born in. LeCon's 04. I know Sheldon's 2000. So Sheldon is a little bit, she was a super senior. Olivia Nelson-Dota, she's not old either. She's 2000 as well. Sanaya Rivers 03, 2000. Is Morrow 02 or 03? 03 as well. Like, you're looking now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, 5 of their, like, main rotation players are born in the 2000s. Which is a crazy thing. And these young teams are never easy outs. Like, young teams very rarely are good down the stretch of games, but young athletic dogs like the Connecticut Sun have. And even if people want to say, oh, the Connecticut Sun aren't that great, They're not great. They're still dogs. They're legitimately, it's still what they're going to do. That's still how they're going to play. Now, the Connecticut Sun are going to be a real tough out tonight. And they're going to get it rough. They're going to make it rough. They're going to make it physical. They're going to make the Indiana Fever work for every basket. They're going to make Caitlin Clark work for every basket. They're going to be able to rotate 3 defenders onto Caitlin Clark, which is going to be scary. Well, not it's going to be scary, which could be tough. The one big advantage that they have is Tina Charles is going to Tina Charles. Like, she's just going to start chucking. Tina Charles is going to Tina Charles. And that can be an advantage for the Indiana Fever if Tina Charles just starts letting it fly. And it's going to be tough as well. Like, Anissa Morrow is a dog on the glass. Olivia Nelson-Adota sometimes looks great. Bria Hartley can cook. And then they've just got... like, the Sun aren't good. The Sun aren't good. But, like, I don't think this Fever... they have enough to beat the Fever. But at the same time, man, this is going to be a real tough out for the Indiana... this is going to be a tough game for Fever. This is going to be a grinded-out game. And for Caitlin Clark, it's going to be real tough because of the way they're going to try to guard her. They're going to try to guard her hard, and I don't know if Caitlin can do it. I hope that I don't know how her stats are going to look realistically. I think a lot of people are going to expect her stats to be great, but like I don't know how the stats are going to look today. It's like the Sun again. This version of the Sun aren't that bad a team. They're not a good team. They're not that bad a team. And let's be real. There's a hierarchy in the WNBA. There's one team that's way ahead of the rest. There are like 2 teams that are in the next bracket. Then there are 3 or 4 teams. Realistically, from the Aces to the Storm, anyone can beat anyone. But yeah, this is. I hope that the Indiana Fever go and get the win right here because, yeah, it's a tough one. It is gonna be a tough one to win this game, and yeah, hopefully, we see the team play hard and we see the team win. Look, if the Indiana Fever just don't get shell shocked by the Sun, they're gonna win. They're a much better team. The Sun don't have the talent, but that Sun team, man, this is a very different Connecticut Sun team than they played the last time. It's a very difficult Sun team. This Sun team has become extremely hard to beat. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.